Wathint abafazi, Wathint imbokodo. You strike a woman, you strike a rock. These words symbolize the strength of our women in the country. The women who in 1956 left a clear roadmap on how to get things done. Let's take you to the proceedings there, where we've got Sophia Williams de Bruin currently addressing those in attendance.
£50 these coaches took them to the union buildings. At the union buildings, when they arrived there, some didn't know their way to the union buildings. And when they asked the police the way forward, the directions, how to get there, they said, "Oh, you want to go to union buildings? Come, I'll show you." Took them by the scruff of their necks and threw them into the van and locked some of them up for the day. So they never got to the union buildings. And it is recorded and documented that it was 20,000 women that went to the union buildings. And how do we know that it was 20,000 women? Is because Mam Bertha Goa stood on one side and Mam Ruth Mompati stood on the other side as the women were marching in beautiful, neat rows. Marching. So Mam Bertha on this side took the petitions and Mam Ruth, that side took the petitions. And at the end, when the women were sat down, when they sat themselves down on the lawn, Mam Bertha and Mam Ruth reconciled their numbers and it came up to 20,000. But there should have been more than 20,000. Because there were women that didn't make it because they were arrested. So that is in short some of the highlights that I can pass on to you for you to know. But like I said, we are living in very dangerous, serious, heartbreaking times. And as young people, it is incumbent upon you to get involved. You are the future of this country. We have already handed over the baton to you. And some of the young people are running with it, and running very hard and fast. And there are a lot of good things that we know different organizations are doing to lighten the burden of the lives in their community. But I think I must also stress to you that if you are going to be involved, you have to be committed, highly committed. You have to be bold, you have to be brave, because your struggle now, we fought one enemy, and that was the enemy of oppression. But your enemies today are many. You have the enemy of poverty. You have the enemy of gender-based violence. You have the enemy of homelessness, of joblessness. Our hospitals are in tatters, and it's depending on you to put these things straight. And I'm saying that you have to be brave, because you may even have to face death. That is what bravery meant. Our icons, men and women, paid the price with their lives. And you are a different generation. You are a different generation. You are a younger generation. You are educated. You have all the means around you. You have the laws there. And the laws are there for you to penetrate and to make use of it. To make use of these laws and use it to fight the fight that lays before you. And like I say, you have to be brave and be prepared to face death that is staring you stark in the face. So my words to you today is to have courage, to have perseverance, to have strength, and to have commitment and dedication so that you are ready and prepared for what is coming your way. And we can see the signs already around us. The signs are there. It's not going to be easy. And in the memory of our icons, our great mothers, the ones that are still there, that has left us long ago, and the ones that left us later, as well as our men icons, the Madibas, the Walter Sisulus, the Dadus, the Naikas, and so many that it will take the whole day for me to name them, because I still remember them. And so this is my word of encouragement, this is my advice, and so take it for what it's worth. Take it for what it's worth. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much for that. I think right now we can just move to the reflections of young people that are joining us today. Mom Sophie has already mentioned how brave you guys have been and the amazing work that you guys have been doing. Oh, okay. And then we also, just having some of those reflections, we're also going to have reflections from Umam Zanga as well, who's joining us today. So I think the mic will just be moving around, and if young people have any reflections that they would like to share today, I think this is such a great platform for that. Thank you.
Ke a le dumedisa kaofela. Re bona re tshegetse go today ka eno gobane re tlotla mo mme a rona Lilian Goi a robetseng teng ka ntle le mme Mangoi ba teng ba bangwe le ga mo ke nna ke leng teng nna matlho ga a tlhola a bona sentle ka go tsofala. Kopanang kaofela bo mme a re kopaneng re bontshe go tloga ka neko e le mo neng re le teng re sebetsa ka bokete bosigo le motshegare re batla tikologo ya rona. Re kopile re batlile re rapeletse ra ba ra khoma ka mangwele mme re a le tlhompa ka go ba yana go mong tatele go bitsa mme ba rona ga go mme Mangoi ya re sebeleditseng ka natla go fitlhella ka ena nako a ntsa sebetsa a tshwere ka mo ba teng bo mme ba fitlhileng ba potetseng le ene le ba sebeditseng le ene le ba dutseng le ene ka eno ge ke mo le ga ile go re a bona gonne re go tla ga rona mo re ne re sa a re itse gore go rileng fela ra dumedisa re ke ka mosebetsi wa rona bomme o ka nna wa tswela pele e se ka ra emella batho fitlhella go fitlhela letsatsi la bofelo ga tsatsi la bofelo e beng gona ba tlamareng re na re etsa se mo re sa gopolang bomme re a le dumedisa le ska la lebala gore le ska la lebala la ra thaba le ska la lebala gore bomme ba teng ba leng teng mo re ska ba ra lebala re nke o mme a rona mmarengoi o re sebeleditseng mengwaga a ntse a tsamaya le rona a re thusa ka mo le ka mo go fitlhelela a batla re ke mo fela le ga re ne re sa tsebe sepe re fitlhile re ke bentse re itekele re tukiseditse le rona go tla go yena go tla o dumedisa le ena fela tsamaya ka robala ka khotso mme robala ka khotso bomme ba le mo ra thaba go le bona le lemo sebetsang gantle ka natla le itse gore kaofela ga rona re batho re a tshwana ke a leboga thank you very much ke lebogile.
That is just one of the many events you can expect to be watching on your television screens or attending if you have the time as we celebrate or acknowledge Women's Month in August.